It was a great reimagining
Cool.
of the film. I mean, what were your first thoughts when you read the
Well,
script?
to be honest, look, man, I wasn't fanatical about the original, but I was a big fan of it as well. I saw it maybe 4 or 5 or 6 times before I read the script of the remake. First time being when I was 16 or something. And then I read the script, and it actually just really felt like it stood alone. I recognised the characters by name, I recognised a couple of the lines, and I recognised the plot conventions. But there was also enough of it that was uniquely different, particularly the third act, and particularly the tone of the whole film. I mean, Paul Verhoeven, who made the original, was a really specific director. He had a very specific style and taste in violence, in humour, in the aesthetic and how his films looked. And I say that as a complimentary thing. He had a B-movie element to his films, which was one of the cool things about him, even down to RoboCop, which is a genius film still to this day. So this felt like it went enough in another direction that worked for me, that I was okay attaching myself to it, you know?
And it is so different, like visually and with the story as well. I mean, what are you most excited for the audience to see when it comes to this film?
I mean, I think visually this film is astonishing. I'm the worst judge of my own work. Like many actors, I'm brutally self-critical, boringly so. So one thing I could enjoy about the film was the scope of the world and the level of detail within the vision that was Len's vision of what the future would look like.
And I just want to ask you, I mean, I know you're obviously in shape, you've done films, action films before, but I mean, there's a lot of choreography to this. Does that detract from the sort of story?
It did this time. I mean, it did. I hadn't done an action film in 7 or 8 years, so in the name of change, in the name of kind of diversity and just mixing it up, I felt when I read this, I was like, okay, yeah, if this has come around and I like the story and I could do an action film again, or could I? Well, I'll go and see, you know.
And I mean, there's 2 great women in this, Kate Beckinsale and Jessica Biel, and there's one scene where they're beating the shit out of each other. What was it like on set with these 2 women?
Was there only one scene? It seemed like a lot longer. Probably took a week to shoot. It was cool, man. They're both very, very tough, very strong women, well able to handle themselves. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I just let them do their thing, and I sat in the corner fighting my robot, as one does. See you, man.